Welcome back to Newsline. Well, there's an issue when it comes to squatters. In fact, two unidentified men recently tried to evict three alleged squatters from a $1 million home. It happened in Queens. This is after the homeowner is arrested for changing the locks in hopes that squatters wouldn't be able to come back into her home. She claims she's trying to sell the house. Again, it's a $1 million home. Realized squatters have moved in, but apparently these days it is becoming, unfortunate, a trend, bringing in now retired U.S. military intelligence officer assigned to the FBI Joint Terrorism Task Force and retired lieutenant with the Nutley, New Jersey Police Department, Steve Rogers, with us, and also Sheriff of Terrell County, Texas, a retired Border Patrol agent, Sheriff Thaddeus Cleveland. Gentlemen, welcome in.
No, thank you.
Bianca.
There's a video that's going pretty viral, and it's an illegal saying, hey, if we come in to the U.S. and go into empty homes, the law says we can stay. I'm not surprised that others are getting this idea. Squatting is becoming something that homeowners have to be very concerned about. I'll start with you, Steve, because this was the Queen story.
Look, if I was the commander on the scene, I would have arrested the squatters and locked them up. As simple as that. This can only happen in New York. Well, you're right. There's a video out there, and it's going to happen all over the country. People need to stand up, and I mean really stand up, and get their rights back. I mean, my goodness, this is a homeowner who lost her home to who? We don't even know who these people are. So the fact of the matter is, it boils down to the erosion of our rights over a woke agenda that is destroying the rights of the people, destroying law enforcement, and destroying the judiciary.
You know, and the thing is, people may be like, oh, yeah, there's no invasion. It's like, no, they're on camera. They're saying what they want to do, and that is go into empty homes and stay there. And we know many states are actually passing laws. In New York, a person can claim squatters' rights after 30 days. Sheriff, how concerned are you that this is just yet another incentive for people to come in? Because not only would they get free housing maybe in New York City, they may just get mansions that they can take over and stay.
You know, Bianca, just when we think it can't get any worse, it continues, not just with this. And this is news to me. I hadn't seen this yet, but we just recently saw, you know, a judge ruling that illegal aliens can carry firearms. So, you know, what's going to be next? How much further are we going to go? And I'll tell you, the Immigration and Nationality Act forbids illegal aliens to have firearms. It does allow aliens legally admitted for permanent residence to have them. But once they've been convicted of a crime, then they lose that privilege. So I'll tell you what, we're continuing to see the envelope, and it's just absolutely mind-blowing.
It's crazy. I'm glad you brought that up, because we did want to talk about that. As someone with, you know, a lot of law enforcement experience, so they're going to have guns, they barricade themselves in empty homes, they'll be able to stay. There's some places, as you know, Steve, that wants to have illegals that can serve our country, that can even be police officers as well. What's your reaction as former law enforcement to that?
Well, look, the sheriff's absolutely right. Our judges have become activists. They're incompetent. They don't know the law. I mean, we've got to get people back in office that know what they're doing. And by the way, you're absolutely right. We have veterans who want the right to bear arms. We have young men and women who want to be in the police service and also the right to bear arms. It boils down to what the people in this country want. A politician told me years ago, the people in America get what they actually elect to office. Well, this is what we're getting. So we need to stand up and fight for our rights and get them back.
Yeah, I have 30 seconds. Sorry to keep you to it, Sheriff, but because you are in Texas, Joe Biden in Houston on fundraising, and there's, you know, people who will give him checks there today. It's a little bit surprising. I know I have family in Dallas. Your reaction to the people still supporting him when he's not even talking about the border?
Hey, I tell you what, the border is the #1 issue to voters. And of course, he's going to have people that are going to continue to support him. But what we need is Americans to get out. We need Texans to get out and to get out and vote. I'll be in San Antonio speaking to some Republican parties about the upcoming election. This is a crucial time in America. Folks need to get out and vote.
It is. Steve Rogers, Sheriff Cleveland, I appreciate you both. Come back real soon, gentlemen.
Thank you, Bianca. Don't mess with Texas. I learned that when I was down there. God bless you.
Everything's bigger in Texas. All right, Catholics for